Well, thanks to the impeachment proceedings now in progress, we now know a lot more than we ever thought we would about Hunter Biden's business dealings in Ukraine. We know Biden apparently received millions from a foreign company to do work he wasn't even theoretically qualified to do. The purpose of paying him all that money, of course, was to influence his father, who at the time was vice president of the United States and in charge of overseeing reforms in, wait for it, Ukraine. It was a payoff. It was the definition of a corrupt arrangement, obviously. Don't let the liars in Washington, the ones eager to protect their own corruption, tell you it wasn't. It was. But that's not the only scandal that Hunter Biden participated in. In fact, it's not even the worst scandal. Here's a far bigger one that nobody in Washington wants to talk about, in part because it implicates them. Here it is. Immediately after graduating from law school, Biden took a lucrative management track job at MBNA, the Delaware-based credit card company. Now, Hunter Biden worked at MBNA for almost 3 years, and even after he left the company, the checks kept coming. From 2001 to 2005, MBNA sent Hunter Biden more than $100,000 a year for doing, well, it's not exactly clear what he did, if anything. So how do you get a job like that, you may be wondering? One where you get more than twice what the average American family makes a year, but for no work. Well, it's not easy to get a job like that. It helps to have a father in the U.S. Senate, one who's doing the bidding of credit card companies. And Hunter Biden definitely met that requirement. For decades, Joe Biden was one of the country's most enthusiastic servants of the consumer debt industry. Biden was so shameless about it, he was often referred to as the senator from MBNA. Time and again, he carried that company's water on Capitol Hill.